Hello everybody, I'm What's Up Titan. Welcome back to Valhalla. Let's get right back into it. Day 10 break. Still insane, made me a bit jealous. Add music. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one. Though, I just can't stay mad with when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that cellar girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into a burning building with a 2 cm deep cut. Is that supposed to be centimeter or what? Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more, and you would have, and you would have lost motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello, Joe. What's this about? What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. I want to meet Buster. Oh my god. That sounds awesome. Though, now that I think about it, she's just exaggerating probably, and it's probably just like a regular replacement, or maybe a peg leg. But it still sounds better. It's the way she said it. It sounds cool. Do you want anything? I'm fine right now. A brandini. A big one. I'm in a good mood. Big brandini. Or Stella. Don't ask me why I said it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My brain just stopped functioning. That's 10, 11, 12. Then, yeah, there we go. My brain stopped functioning mid-drink making. I was like, numbers, how compute. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. Voice crack. I apologize. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was that. That was it, sorry. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. He drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. And she's embarrassed and blushing. It's adorable. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Dear Lord. Say, don't break my heart with that. Dear Lord. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple say. Oh, yeah. I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't do the same... Didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. Oof. That kind of man... What kind of man was he? Rough, the kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. I apparently should have waited till I was more awake to take in. Oh, it's iced, aged, and mixed. Huh. Next. But yeah, my brain just stopped from. Wait. Whoops. I went brain dead. Don't ask me why. I should have definitely waited until later in the day to record, because apparently my brain doesn't function at 8, a little bit past 8 in the morning, shortly after waking up. Which is when I decided to do this. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it started tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Dimming the light. Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. All that, and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded and asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I give you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Oh, yeah. Well, we're leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of crap. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Sunshine cloud. I'm gonna get her wasted again. 'Cause it's gonna be absolutely hilarious. I want to get her hammered. Again. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why did you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Ah, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry. I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do. But it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do? And all that. But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something? Big and bubbly. Huh. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. That one's the most expensive, ain't it? Boom, 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 boom. Wait, is this actually not expensive? No, it's the most expensive, so I'm gonna go with this one. I almost put something that doesn't belong in the drink in the drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be it, right? On the rocks mixed. Yep, cobalt velvet. Here, if detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason, that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midday through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that freaking breather. Can you give me something? Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Something, literally. I'm assuming it means, like, anything. Hmm. I'll just give her some rum with ice. Mixed. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want, study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks, bye Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy, sorry we're just closing. I know, it came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. I forgot about this. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there will be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. And at the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Hey. Jill wants to get into the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Yeah! Time to go buy some stuff. Woo! Mega Christmas tree. Woo! This has been... This feels like it's been a good recording, even with all my flubs and mess-ups. But anyways, we're gonna go back to the main title screen again. I'm gonna spam click until it gets there. Thank you. And we got lucky again with the Ballad of a Gay Ghost, or ballad. I don't remember how it's actually pronounced. Seriously, is it pronounced both ways or just one? I can't remember. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you wish. Bye bye.